Today we are in Santa Paula, just outside of Ventura, for Ventura County Farm Day, celebrating the land that feeds us. There are over almost 24 locations open throughout Ventura County celebrating farming and agriculture, and we're starting our day here in Santa Paula at this delicious restaurant, Rabalais. It is a Cajun, Southern-style restaurant, which was highly recommended on Yelp. I've been wanting to try this for a while. I would say we just ate. It was one of the most amazing meals I've ever had. I had the most delicious omelet, fried green tomatoes. We're taking some beignets home. The coffee, the drinks, the Bloody Mary was ridiculously good. The service was so friendly. Highly recommend this. Right on Main Street in historic downtown Santa Paula. There was a walking tour this morning of all the murals in downtown Santa Paula, celebrating the rich agricultural history of the area, Fillmore, Ventura, Oxnard. That was sold out, so we're going to do kind of our own little tour. So let's go check it out. Santa Paula is situated in the rich agricultural Santa Clara River Valley, surrounded by orange, lemon, and avocado groves, and is referred to as citrus capital of the world. The city is a major distribution point for citrus fruits in the United States and is also noted for avocado producing and processing. Like I mentioned, we are starting in downtown Santa Paula, where there was a historic walking tour of all the murals. We missed that because the pre-registration was completely full, but we're going to go pick up some literature, then head back down into Fillmore to visit a working farm where they actually grow food for a chain of vegan restaurants. There's one, I believe, in Agoura Hills, Pasadena, and throughout Los Angeles. And we're going to visit an alpaca farm and then a National Historic Monument that has ties to farming here in Ventura County. Participating farms, ranches, and agricultural organizations opened their doors and invited the public to experience a day of agricultural activities and tours for the 10th Annual Ventura County Farm Day. We're on our way to an alpaca farm, which isn't really what you normally think of when you think agriculture in Ventura County, but it sounded fun. It's one of the locations open today that didn't require advanced registration. So we are on Balcom Canyon Road, heading into Somis from Santa Paula, and I'm reading the Ventura County Agricultural Report, which we picked up at the Agricultural Commission. There are 98,549 acres of irrigated cropland here in Ventura County. Fruits and nuts accounted for, in 2021, $1,387,032,000 worth of revenue. So total revenue from agriculture in Ventura County, $2,085,999,000. So it's a huge industry, with I believe strawberries being number one, lemons, nurseries, raspberries, and avocados is the top 5 irrigated products. So we're heading down this road here, heading to this alpaca farm. This is actually an area of Ventura County I've never been. I've been to Somis, but never this back way from Santa Paula before. So this is all new. If you've never been out here, it's actually a really pretty drive. If you leave Magic Mountain, take the 126 to Ventura, you know where I'm talking about, through Piru, Fillmore, Santa Paula. It's all farmland. It's absolutely beautiful. And the 126 ends up coming out on the 101, right near the Ventura Pier. So it's a really nice, fun drive from the LA area if you want to make a little quick, easy road trip. Or if you're in the Santa Clarita area, you're talking maybe 20, 30 minutes to most of this stuff. So ready to see some alpacas. Alpacas at Windy Hill has over 200 alpacas on 25 acres. They breed champion alpacas, raise award-winning fleece, produce soil amendment, and teach fiber arts and help you get started with your new alpaca business. The alpaca's fiber is softer, lighter, warmer, and more resilient than sheep's wool. This luxurious fiber is highly sought after around the world for fine knitted and woven clothing and blankets. The fineness of the alpaca's fiber creates finished products that can easily be worn next to the skin by most people without the itchy feeling of wool. The average adult alpaca produces 5 to 10 pounds of fiber with each shearing. It comes in 22 natural colors ranging from white to black, with every imaginable rich shade of brown and silver in between. The commercial industry is expanding every year as the American alpaca population grows. Soon there will be enough fiber produced in the United States to support larger commercial mills. That was our stop at the alpacas at Windy Hill Farm in Somis. So apparently I didn't know alpacas have all kinds of benefits. They're earth friendly. You can raise them without slaughter, obviously, because they produce their fibers are good for all sorts of things, including putting it on soap, clothing. There were a million different uses for alpaca fibers there. And they're also good for your soil too, from what I understand. So they raise alpacas and sell them. And normally everywhere I go, I end up buying something. Luckily, I did not buy an alpaca because I don't know how we'd get it home, but they were cute. I'll think about it. I'll think about buying an alpaca. I didn't see how much they were, but they also had chickens. Chickens are probably a little bit more manageable, a little bit smaller. So we're heading back to Santa Paula now. We'll go to Prancer's Farm and then back over to Fillmore. We're back in Santa Paula at Prancer's Farm. It looks like they're just wrapping up Halloween harvest. And there are, like I said, over 20 different locations on this tour. We can't do all of them. We're going to try to do 4. So there's 2 more we want to hit before heading to this National Historic Museum just outside of Piru. So we're going to make this a quick trip and then head to the next spot. It is absolutely beautiful here today. And it warmed up too. Sweatshirt came off. Prancer's is a family-owned farm just on the outskirts of Santa Paula. They offer a fully stocked produce stand and events throughout the year, and much more. Guests can enjoy tractor rides, which visit the strawberry fields, tomato fields, and avocado orchards, plus pass by the farm's goats, tortoises, Highlander cow, horses, donkeys, and alpacas. The farm also offers a petting zoo, barrel train rides, and horse rides. You can purchase farm-grown produce at their year-round produce stand or pick your own strawberries in the seasonal strawberry fields. 90% of the animals on the farm have been rescued or rehabilitated. Just got off the hayride here at Prancer's Farm in Santa Paula. They're just wrapping up the season. Everything he said is drying out and dying because they're going to be doing crop rotations for next year. All the pumpkins will be gone tomorrow. They left them for farm day today so you could see what they look like, but they will be gone tomorrow. Little known fact, I grew up here in Ventura County, Simi Valley, graduated high school, and then moved to Arizona, northern Arizona, where I actually worked on a farm for a couple of years and did farm tours. So this is kind of like being home. Believe it or not, I actually worked on a farm and gave tours. I really only knew what they told me to say, but kind of a farm kid at heart. So the nice tour guide on the hay wagon joined the farm and met the owner's daughters in the FFA program in high school. And he was saying that some of the produce that they grow here on the farm is actually used at the restaurant we just ate at up the street. So literally farm to table, and we actually ate some of this today. Our next stop takes us to Soahart Farm, just north of Fillmore, outside the outskirts of town. So everything grown here at Soahart Farm is used at the SEEAG plant-based eateries in Agora Hills, Culver City, Pasadena, and Echo Park. And it is busy here. A lot of fans. Soahart is a 17-acre organic farm practicing regenerative organic agriculture. If you can't make it to one of their SEEAG bistros, fresh produce boxes can be delivered to your door with routes across Los Angeles. Next stop on our Ventura County Farm Day tour is Rancho Camulos, which is a 40-acre National Historic Landmark located on Highway 126 just minutes from Magic Mountain. Rancho Camulos has had a diverse and rich agricultural history and is the best remaining example of a Spanish-Mexican rancho in its original rural environment. The drought of the 1860s took its toll on the ranch's cattle and crops. However, Camulos continued to evolve into a diverse agricultural operation. The first oranges grown and shipped commercially from what is now Ventura County were from the Camulos Ranch. In addition, the rancho produced annual crops of citrus, almonds, walnuts, apricots, peaches, wheat, corn, and barley. Grapevines were also cultivated at Camulos for the production of wine and brandy. It was the wine grapes that brought the first real commercial success for the Del Valle family in the 19th century. Camulos wines and brandies enjoyed a good reputation throughout Los Angeles and Santa Barbara. During the 1860s, 90 acres of wine grapes were planted, a brick winery was built, and a license obtained for brandy distilling. Most of the buildings are still standing today, including the winery. Rancho Camulos is open every Sunday with docent-led, donation-based tours at 1, 2, and 3 o'clock. That was our last stop on Ventura County Farm Day. That was Rancho Camulos. They said Camulos and Camulos, so either way you want to say it. We learned quite a bit, and while we were walking around, I narrated the history to you. But we learned that it was the first location along this route here in the Heritage Valley that actually grew citrus. And now today, the price of citrus is so low, and the state of California can't compete with what's grown in Florida and Brazil, that the last time citrus was grown here and brought to the Fillmore packing house, it actually cost them to pack it. They made no money off of it, so you don't see too much citrus grown out here anymore. Underwood Farms, which has their main location in Moore Park, grows out here as well. Now they're growing Brussels sprouts. You see a lot of berries, strawberries, a variety of crops. But I thought that was really interesting, because when you think of Orange County, Ventura County, LA, you think orange crop, orange groves, and that's not what's grown here anymore because it's just not profitable. Hope you enjoyed this video from the Ventura County Farm Day. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button with the notification bell turned on, and follow us on social media on Facebook and Instagram. And I'll put a link to the website down below so you can learn about all the different locations that were on today's tour, and then you get information for next year. It was a lot of fun. My only complaint that it was 10 to 3, and there's just not a lot of time to do some things. Over on Oxnard, Ventura, the large farms, like the commercial growers, had tours as well, like Driscoll's you see in the grocery stores. And I would have liked to have made it out there, but there's just no way to get from Fillmore over there and do all this in 3 hours. A lot of fun. Look for the information down below. Thanks for watching. Bye.